Alright, who am I following? Okay. I like the clutch, it's pretty light. Going that way or this way? Alright. Alright guys, here we go. Hitting ftr1200. Holy this is fun. I feel like I'm right over the front wheel. It says it was a wheelie monster, so I'm really riding the clutch right now. I'm not trying to get kicked off this first Indian event. Oh, this thing has some power. Feels really aggressive. Feels like you turn into a corner without any hesitation. I might just have to. Oh, we're going on freeway. Oh wow. Normally they don't let you do this right away. Oh, 58 in third gear like nothing. Oh wow. Oh my god. I can't, standing completely upright, I cannot see the dash, I cannot see the front wheel. It's like I'm flying. It's like I'm right over the front wheel. 16 in fourth gear, minimal for 5,000 RPM. Oh, 69. This bike takes minimal effort to ride. I was actually kind of scared. I thought this thing was going to take off and pop wheelies on me. I'm in standard mode, and it has sport mode and rain mode. But wow, it's an amazing bike. I'm going to shut up for a little bit so we can actually hear the engine and everything. a 6-speed transmission and 6 power, is a surprising amount of roll-on. I was only going 60 miles an hour when I shifted to 6th gear, so I thought it was going to be a little sluggish, maybe like hesitate a little, but nothing. This thing won't haul ass. Mirrors are surprisingly good. Woo. The position's a little awkward because when I'm sitting completely upright, I have to like lean back a little so I can actually see what's behind me. Which, like I said, make it ooh. That would have been dangerous. Doesn't this guy know we're trying to go fast? We're going 44 miles on the freeway. Come on. Anytime you open the throttle just a little bit, this bike will take off. But it's a very manageable power in standard mode. Let us try. Ah, it won't let me. Okay, now we're in sports mode. Toggle back up to the speedometer. Oh, you can feel the difference right away. That's only 4th gear. Oh, now it feels like it wants to take off. Now this thing feels like it'll wheel you on a dime. Brakes. Whoa, that's so cool. This is an ABS model, so there's very little chance of me locking the wheel or popping a wheelie or endo. It has several traction control modes. I can't get to play with them right now because we're already riding. It is kind of a tall bike. I usually have no problem flat-footing motorcycles. I'm 5'10" with a fairly decent inseam, but this is a wide, tall motorcycle. Oh, we're gonna go canyon carving in sport mode. Oh, cool. I'm in 2nd gear right now. Oh, this bike loves corners. Oh, gotta be careful. Any little twitch in sport mode. Oh, and this thing will pick up. Now, I've never ridden a Ducati Hyper Motard but from every video, every review, everything I've seen, this is what it feels like to ride a Ducati Hyper Motard. You can't see anything in front of you, it's just you basically over the wheel. Lots of really insane power at your disposal. And that's what this bike feels like. It feels like if I'm not careful, especially in sport mode, I'm gonna pick up the front wheel and do some gnarly tricks. Oh my god. I'm going 48 miles an hour in 3rd gear, and it's like no effort at all on the engine whatsoever. 4,000 RPM with a red line of 9,000. I haven't even come close to that magical red line on here. I never knew Redlands could be so pretty. I just assumed it was like a dead 1-horse town, but this is great. I guess we're turning right. That felt so smooth, like no fear whatsoever that I was going to scrape pegs or that the bike wouldn't be able to make the turn. Sport mode is extremely twitchy. If I'm not careful in my hand placement, it will go from decel to acceleration like nothing. So you gotta be a little careful, especially in these residential areas. You feel that? This bike wants to take off. Oh, I was in 2nd gear, no wonder. Oh. It's got this flat tracker supermoto stance where like I have to ride my elbows every time I turn, and it is amazing. That bike up there is another Indian, I think an 1100 or 111 Thunderstroke motor, and it's handling the twists pretty well. My Bolt would have already scraped the peg somewhere up here. And that guy's got full floorboards and saddlebags and a pretty low exhaust and nothing. You can see him come close, but that bike up ahead has some good ground clearance. Let's try that. Wow, that is smooth. Woo. That's something I cannot do in my rock. I will die if I take my hands off the handlebars. Oh, those are some strong brakes. This bike has 120 horsepower, upside down forks, Brembo brakes, dual calipers, dual rotor up front. Oh, hey look, another yellow bike, the Ducati. Hey, I've been around here. Did my clinicals down the street in Terracina. Wow, this bike is amazing. Like nothing has made me like have to like. I haven't had to brake hard. I haven't had to accelerate hard. It's just easy. It's effortless to ride this bike. Good ground clearance, good brakes, good suspension, great engine. Wow. Even right here with these streets where they'll ride it up, nothing. The suspension still absorbing almost everything. Oh. It's gonna feel so weird hopping back up on my Bolt. It's a 950cc engine with 45 horsepower as opposed to this 1200cc V-twin engine with 120 horsepower. That's like a 300cc difference and 3 times the horsepower I can get on my Bolt. So the ride home is gonna be a little disappointing, guys. You know, a lot of times when you have a big bike, like 1200 to me is a big bike, and you're riding through a residential area, you gotta be really careful because the bikes are usually heavy, they're loud, they're faster than the streets are. But this bike, even in sport mode, I feel completely at ease here on the streets. I don't feel like I'm annoying anybody. I don't feel like it's, you know, like going slow is an issue. I don't feel the weight of the bike at all. Like, honestly, this bike is so smooth. I can't even feel it. You guys may have noticed I'm the only rider here, other than the lead, of course. They lost 2 riders in the last ride, so while they were frantically looking for them, they got one of the other guys to come and take me out for a ride, which I really appreciate. Indian of Redlands, great guys, great people. This is an amazing ride. A way better experience than I had with Hardy when I went for their demo days not that long ago, maybe 2 months ago. These guys look like, they all look like pros, like they're really excited about the bikes, like they just want us to ride the bikes. They want to see what Indian is all about now. Oh, well, I am a little disappointed because I just realized that Indian is victory in, in Indian headdress. They're still really capable bikes. Oh. I stalled out. That's embarrassing. I stalled. Oh my god. I hope nobody noticed. Unfortunately, this bike's MSRP is starting off at $15,000, which prices is way out of my, meager salary as an EMT at the moment. But I like setting goals for myself. I'm gonna start nursing school soon, and if I can save every penny I have and work as many days as I can till I start school, I think in a couple of years I could be riding around in an Indian. Oh, that was in second gear. I thought we were gonna pass the guy, but that was so fun. Oh, there's a nice big V-twin engine, but I feel no vibration to the bars. It's incredibly smooth. As you can see, I took my hands off the handlebars like nothing. Okay, we're making a left turn. I don't know if you forgot to turn off. Oh, they forgot to turn off the turn signal. Oh my god. I'm sorry to say, but I think I'm in love. Oh, okay. So I tried a hard stop right there. I feel like I could have almost picked up the back wheel if it wasn't for that darn ABS. Wow. This is definitely a bike that feels like you could back it into a corner with no problem. Oh. Alright, let's try some city riding now. Normally I'd be filtering through to the end, but I guess since we are in a demo rider, we have to be a little more responsible. Kids just got out from school. So. Huh? It's amazing. It's okay. Oh, you can easily stand on the foot pegs. Now there are other models with like more flat tracking, more scrambler-ish type mounts on them where you'll be a little more comfortable standing up. This is more of a street-oriented version. The tires are, I want to say, 30-70, for off-road, or 70-30, or 70 on-road, 30% off-road. It's nice, flat. Oops. Oh, that's what I get for messing around. I stalled again. It's got a full system on it, but it's still very quiet. It still sounds, you can feel the rumble from the V-twin without hearing that annoying brrrr that you get from a lot of Harleys or cruisers, my Bolt included. I didn't put that exhaust on it. The previous owner, the 2 owners ago, did it. I just don't have the heart to take it off, but I like this more. I like being able to hear the engine, but not, wake everybody up at 12 o'clock in the morning, night. 12 o'clock at night when I come home from work. I don't even know what time I come home from work anymore. That's that. Oh, this bike is hot. I can feel heat radiating towards my left leg. I couldn't really feel it in the twisties or anything, but now that we're going through the streets and we're going a little bit slower, the heat is apparent on this motorcycle. Oh look, we're back. Oh, I was short and to the point. This bike is amazing. steering on this model is like nothing I've seen before. I don't know if I should go in here, if I have to park outside. I'm sure they'll let me know right now. Okay guys, that was it. An ftr1200 SL. I just hit myself on the foot peg. It's how you toggle through different screens. This is how you change the modes from sports, standard, rain. Oh, you can take the traction control off. Disable. That is surprisingly easy. Wow. Wow. This is an amazing bike.